Justin Herbert sucks.
When are we going to give up on Justin Herbert?
He sucks.
Never. Look at what Herbert has gone to the playoffs with.
Come on, man. We've already established this. He didn't go with nothing. There's teams who the Browns went with more or less than Herbert. There's so many teams that went less than Herbert.
Debatable. Coach of the year. Very good defense. Top 5 O-line when they had it. Prime Nick Chubb.
With no QB, no receivers. Baker was terrible.
No, he was not.
When they went with Joe Flacco, they didn't have Baker then. They went with Joe Flacco to the playoffs. They had less. They played with David and Joe who was their lead receiver. Even to these points, I would trust Joe Flacco in a playoff position more than I would trust Justin Herbert.
But yeah, Joe Flacco's a Super Bowl.
I would trust Phillip Rivers more.
Okay, no, you wouldn't.
Justin Herbert sucks. Justin Herbert sucks. He sucks.
He does not suck.
What does he have to do to prove that he sucks? Because how many big games do you have to lose before it's
Sure. He has bad playoff games. We just talked about Trevor Lawrence's woes. He has 6 picks in 3 games.
Trevor Lawrence literally had 0 of anything. Trevor Lawrence had nothing ever. We can sit here and I can tell you about Derwin James on the Chargers. I can tell you about Keenan Allen on the Chargers. I can tell you about Mike Williams on the Chargers. I can tell you about Austin Eckler on the Chargers. There's so many good guys.
I don't know what your love and obsession is with Justin.
We literally talked about it last week. Joe Alt and Slater, both sides of the O-line and the most important positions on the O-line, gone for the year.
It doesn't
gone
matter.
for the year.
It doesn't matter. You can't put him in this fucking realm that you have him in because he's not in that realm. He's not a Hurts. He's not an Allen. He's not a Burrow. No, he's not better than Hurts.
He's not. Hurts has a Super Bowl MVP, a Super Bowl. Okay, he's been to the Super Bowl twice. He's never missed the playoffs.
Let's keep it to 2026 because that's what we're talking about this year. He had Ladd McConkey, who barely hit 1,000 yards.
Sure.
Trey Palmer was a second-round rookie and was a fucking blocker all year. And Marion Hampton finally came back and was mid.
Mid.
Probably playing
games.
You're speaking of Justin Herbert like he's like Josh Allen-esque.
No, I'm not.
Because I was going to say this too, because
he's not even B tier.
Let's also
look bottom 15 quarterback in the NFL.
That's bullshit.
But let's look back to like the guys that you're putting him in the conversation with. Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl without an O-line. Josh Allen does it every year without an O-line.
Best wide receiver duo in the league at that time.
Sure. Well, you have no O-line.
And terrible run.
But
what's his name? Joe Mixon was good that year. He was good that year.
Justin Herbert, back then when he had no O-line, but he had Mike Williams and Keenan Allen
every year, man.
They were fucking. He can't read a defense to save his fucking life
because he has no time to throw the ball.
So do a lot of other quarterbacks, but they figure it out.
He probably has the worst O-line in the playoffs.
Well, they have studs on defense, and that was always the argument with the Chargers. Are you kidding me?
Who?
Khalil Mack, Derwin James, who's a fucking all-pro.
Yeah, he's not what he used to be. He was an all-pro 4 years ago.
He's an all-pro now.